So this video is probably going to be very short. I'm going to try to stretch it out, but I don't want it to seem stale. There's really nothing that went on this episode that needed to go in depth. That's even probably worth 3 minutes to worth of talking about. So Sebas, we just kind of reconfirmed and or just kind of made this show just kind of made sure we knew that he's a badass, that we knew that he was an awesome character. And whenever I look at characters within this show in and of itself, I would probably say Sebas is probably my favorite character. I mean, he's just so cool. I always like those wise characters because they always have the best outlook on life. They always know what to say because they've been there and done that. And of course, Lord Ain's the one in which Sebas and everyone else trust, right? That's the one to look up to. But yeah, he's not necessarily that wise older person. He's someone who's very intelligent and can interpret things very, very well. But he doesn't have the years that Sebas has, right? He doesn't. His bio was not written like Sebas' character, and we all know that he's technically someone who's probably in his mid-late 20s. So Sebas is a character that we know. Let's start with Climb, and Climb's a character I am liking because we're seeing him grow before our own, our very own eyes, which kind of makes me upset in a way because I feel as if after this arc he's gone. Whether there be a season 3 or whether you're talking about in the light novel, he's probably not a character that's gonna get much screen time after this. Maybe he'll have another arc or two, but he's never gonna be someone that's a main character per se, right? And I love how he's just teaching him, and I love that we get to see the training because it reminds me of the one guy that was training Subaru and ReZero. Why can I not remember his name? It's 8 Sword Masters. Yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. And I just love characters like that also. And the thing that gets me is he's saying, hey, emotions are good, and I understand that, but don't let them overcome you. And that runs so deep in anything, whether it's frustration or even love in a relationship per se. If you let them overtake you, it can really sway your emotions to a point to where you overreact about something, right? You go too far, you get too frustrated, too stressful, and you take that on the person you hold dearest to you, your significant other, or even sports. If you get maybe even too hyped up, you may start thinking you're Superman, you can do anything, which in some cases, whenever hype does get that adrenaline going and you play better than what you even should be, but at the same time, you may cross that line, and especially in a fight, a sword fight, right? You can't let fear. You need to know you feel alive, because if you don't feel alive and you don't feel as if your life is, let's say, no, I don't want to say in danger, but if you don't find any self-worth and you're ready to just throw away yourself and do reckless attacks, then you're gonna die, and then you're not gonna know what the hell you did wrong and or why you're dying until you are dying. You're not gonna regret how you've been feeling about yourself in terms of waging battle with somebody until it's too late, right? You're gonna think your life is just nothing. You're gonna have a lust for fighting, and if you fall within, I guess any of those kind of like the 7 deadly sins per se, even to a certain extent, right? If you fall within them too far, you're going to ruin who you are as a being, and emotionally, that also ties in with that. And also, I mean, it just kind of shows that it seems as if humans just simply cannot reach demon level. They can, if you are something that is non-human and or something that is a hybrid of a human and something else, a regular human being can never reach that. And we see that, some people have demon bloodlines within them, so they're able to wield certain weapons that only demons can wield, and no human's just able to combat that. No human is able to reach those heights. Stronghold, like the strongest human being that we know from my knowledge, at least if I'm really thinking about it, he wasn't even a quarter of he's like 1/10 as strong as Ainz even. I mean, it just goes to show how weak they are, even the strongest compared to demons, So that's something that you really got to think about. But other than that, though, the next episode is going to be hyped. They're going to, 8 fingers now? They're gonna F with them. Also, Gargan, I think it's Gargan, that lady that looks, I did not know she was a man. I mean, I didn't know whether she was a man or a woman at first. And the fact that she keeps trying to be mother hen to Climb and then at the same time get him to lay down with her. I don't really. Yeah. So I'll end the video right there. As always, guys, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter X25, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.